Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I hope that all of you are good and safe and sound at home. Students, in the previous two lectures we have talked about the present continuous tense and also present perfect tense. So today we are going to deal with a combination of both present perfect and continuous tense as well. So this is called the present perfect continuous tense. This tense is used to show that an action started in the past and has continued up to the present moment. The present perfect continuous usually emphasizes duration or the amount of time that an action has been taking place, and it also represents the work which started in the past and is still running. So this tense, students, actually talks about the action that started in the past and is still running, continue at the present moment, present time as well. And in this tense, actually, there is time period and duration is mentioned about the action, right? Okay, moving on towards the identification, students. So, उर्दू फ़िक्रात के आखिर में present continuous tense की तरह इसमें भी रहा है, रही है, रहा हूँ, रहे हैं वगैरह आते हैं, लेकिन इसमें मुद्दत या वक्त का जिक्र भी होता है. I told you before about the time period. Duration is mentioned in this tense, the sentences, right? Okay, this two sentences are here for you. For example, तुम 3 दिन से मजमून लिख रहे हो. 3 दिन is telling you that the time period, the duration is mentioned in it, so it is present perfect continuous tense. मैं दोपहर से तुम्हारा इंतज़ार कर रहा हूँ. मैं दोपहर is telling you about the time period. Okay. Talking about the rules, students, so helping verb we use has been and have been in as a helping verb in present perfect continuous tense. Has been we use with the singular nouns, for example, Ali, Sarah, cat, dog, okay, and pronoun, for example, he, she, and it. Okay. Second one is have been. We use have been with the plural nouns and pronouns, for example, I, we, they, etc. Okay. Forms of verb, we use form of verb, first form of verb in present perfect continuous tense, students. It is continuous, so we use first form plus ing. I told you before in the previous continuous tense as well that we use ing to show that it's a continuous tense. So in present perfect continuous tense, we use first form of verb plus ing, for example, eating, going, coming, etc. Okay, one thing we use more in this tense, students, use of since and for. I told you before that the time duration, the time period is mentioned in the in present perfect continuous tense. So the since and for is used in the sentences of this tense. We often use for and since when talking about the time, right? For we use when there the time is uncertain, not specific, and since we use about when the time is certain, right? For example, since is applied before certain time. The examples of for example, if the 5 hours, 2 hours, an hour, few days, 2 months, 8 months, 1 year, for a long time, this is uncertain time. So for uncertain time, actually we use for in the sentences. And if we talk about since, so if the time is certain, specific, we use since in it. For example, 3 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 5 p.m., Monday, the days of the week, Saturday, Sunday, March, the month's name, December, or these type of words. For example, since long, morning, evening, afternoon, yesterday, tomorrow. So these type of words, if these types of words are in the sentences, we will use since for those type of sentences. Okay, students? So this was all about the introduction, the identification, and the use of since and for in present perfect continuous tense. So your homework is you should try to memorize the introduction, the identification, and the use of since and for. You need to differentiate between these two, where you will use this one for and where you will use the since, right? Okay, this one is your homework, and one thing more, that you will memorize, you will learn these forms of verbs, page number 63 on your grammar book and page number 64 as well. So let me show your diary as well in written form. Memorize the concept of present perfect tense, including forms of verbs, page number 63 and 64 on your grammar book. Thank you very much.